Alright, looks like still has... Oh, God forbid this game wasn't broken. So there's better fix the next fucking game. I don't know any interviews until, or not interviews, intervals. All right, here we go. So Ed moves out to lead by 4/10 over his teammates from Tier 4, Reaper. Boom is in third. Zab had dropped down to 4th on the mediums. Yusuf 5th. And Miesco up into 7th as he gets by O'Leary. Joe's already up to 9th. Leading the charge for their Tier 1 drivers. And Bloodwave is out of the race. Jack has gotten by Zab. It makes sense, he's still on those fresh softs. Joe's gotten by O'Leary. O'Leary's dropping down the grid. Here comes Miesco with a run on Yusuf on softs. DRS. No ERS. Oh, there's the ERS now. And he'll get the job done as he'll move up into 6th. As Reaper will take the lead going into turn 1. As Alu up into the top 10 already. And Joe up into 7th. And Will has had it off. And again. Those tires gotta be overheating. After 5 laps, you could still put a blanket over the top 3. Oh, Ammo through the grass. And Ammo gets a penalty because the game is stupid. And Ammo's in the wall. Will's gone to hards after he had his off. So right now we got Tier 4, Tier 2, Tier 2, Tier 5, Tier 1 is the top 5. And Jamie's heading off. Here comes Joe with a run on Zap down the inside, headed to turn 1. And into 5th goes Joe. Actually, I think he was 5th. He was just getting a spot back. See if Jack will have something for Bouma here, as Jax is heading off. Bouma down the inside of Reaper. Jack's gonna take a peek on the outside of Bouma here as they head down to turn 1. And now he's down on the inside. And Jack into 2nd. Yeah, you don't want to be riding those curbs. Those curbs will spit you out, and they don't care about your feelings. Jack may have the lead here on the DRS straight. He's already side by side before they even get to the DRS. And Jack to the lead. And Bouma looks like he's going to follow. Will Bouma have enough to make it 3 wide? Oh, he already cleared Reaper, so. And Jamie's had another off. So the top 4 within 8 tenths. Oh, and Reaper and Bouma come together. Mitchell's up to 8th already. I believe he started 18th or 19th. He started 18th. Now Joe has made it a 5-car battle up here. Oswaldo and Pyro battling it back there. O'Leary as well for 11th, 12th, and 13th. We'll keep our focus up here at the front for now. That DRS is way late down the straight. And only took Miesco hitting Reaper 6 times to get past them, because, you know, that's what we like to see in Race of Champions. Good to see he's still driving like an asshole like he's been the last few weeks in Tier 5. Here comes Joe with a run on Reaper down the inside. Should get it done before the corner, and he will. But Reaper's going to come have a look on the outside again. And Joe and Reaper will pit, as well as Jack. So that will put Bouma into the lead for now. 2-second gap over Masco. Mitchell up to third already. Alu and Zab are battling it out for fourth, and Alu looks like he's won that battle for now. Fighting each other. Between Youssef, Rio, Robin, and there's one other. Oh, Adam. Between the four of them, they've had some pretty close fights in Tier 3 all season. Alright, so with that, Jag is the only one that started on the softs that's still on the softs. Oh, Zeb goes defensive. Youssef to the outside of the hairpin. And looks like Youssef will get the job done. Your PS5 just crashed? Well, I can't, as the spectator, I can't invite anybody. It never lets me do it. And I saw that it took Miesco hitting you 6 times to get past you 4 laps ago. So clearly the conversations people have been having with him about his driving aren't helping. Rico down the inside. And into 50 goes. Ooh, a little too much curb there from Zab. Definitely unsettled his car. That's exactly what I was saying too, Reaper. It's funny how we went from like 5 cars within a second of each other to everybody gapped. So I believe Jag Kings will pit this lap. No, he stayed out. Is he going for a soft, medium, soft strategy, maybe? Everybody else looks like they're doing... I don't know. The other soft guys pit a couple laps earlier, so who knows? I mean, we all know me with tires. I could do like 30 laps easy on mediums any track. And that's in a 50% race. Hey, Reaper's joined back. I never even saw it say he left, other than the fact that he said he had the PS5 crash. Oh. And now we have no gaps because Reaper joined back, so once everybody crosses the line, the gaps will reappear again. Jack King stayed out again. For penalties, Mitchell has 3 seconds and Admo has 3 seconds, and those are only penalties we've had after 15 laps. Which is not bad, actually. There are some corners here that are easy to get warnings, because not for cutting them, but you can extend and then they'll tag you for that. Like going wide over here will give you a warning. Rigo's got to run, but I don't think he has enough time to do anything with it. So 15 laps complete, as we're about 25% of the race complete now. Yellow in Sector 3, and that looks like it is Pyro. He may have caught that outside curb on the exit of the corner. And Jags is into the pits, or Jag, sorry. Oh, okay. I don't know why I've been calling them Jags all this time. It's just Jag. Rigo with a massive run this time, and into fourth he will go. Jag on fresher tires than O'Leary. Should get him going into turn 1. Oh yeah. DRS, ERS, and Jags will get the job done. Or Jag, sorry. Pyro will pick up 3-second penalty, becoming the 3rd driver to collect one of those this race. Yellow in Sector 1 as somebody's way off the track. Is that Pyro again? His tires gotta be absolutely cooked. And Mitchell is in DRS range of Bouma now. Although Bouma has a lot more battery than him. With these guys going 15 laps on the softs, surely the guys on the mediums will be pitting around lap 21 then? Lap 21 to go to softs and lap 36 to go to... or not, sorry. Did I miscalculate that? I miscalculated that. Lap 25 they would pit off the mediums and do 2 sets of softs after that. Plus 16, plus 13, and plus 8, the 3 biggest gainers of the race. Everybody but the top 7 had pits. Mitchell's on the outside of Bouma. Not enough there yet. Or up to 5 drivers with a penalty. But how close he was early in the lap, I thought Mitchell was surely going to get him at the end there. As Yusuf is going back by Rio for 4th. Now Mitchell's got the run on Bouma. Bouma doesn't even go defensive there. And Mitchell into the lead. Now who's right there waiting for a mistake. Here's a name I haven't mentioned yet this race. Oswaldo's right in the back of Zap. And Oswaldo has got 80% battery. Actually, the top two guys got almost 70% each as well. There comes Alu. What a run. Down the inside of Bouma into turn hairpin. I don't know what number corner that actually is. And into second goes Alu. Oswaldo will pits. Here comes Alu. Mitchell goes defensive. Actually, it looked like he just opened up a door and let him go by. And Mitchell gives him no room there, but he lets him return safely. And Mitchell pits. So Ella will now be the leader after 22 laps. Yellow Sector 2. That's Reaper. Got a 3-car battle for 10th here. Trying to keep an eye on other intervals at the top there, but they don't seem like they're getting too close, as they both dropped outside the DRS range. And old Larry's heading off. And Zab will get by Reaper before the hairpin. Mitchell will go fast lap with a 35.4. Where is Mitchell? There he is, he's in 7th. Alright, surely the top 4 will be pitting soon. Obviously, Bouma and Rigo will be pitting on different laps, and I didn't see Rigo made the pass on Yusuf again and gapped him by quite a bit. .24, 16, 16. Elu does not pit. Bouma does. Regal will obviously stay out. Yusuf will stay out. So only Bouma, the top 4, will pit. And we got a VSC as Pyro has DNF. And I was right in the back of the last place car too. Hopefully Admo doesn't get a drive-through leaving the pits. Oh, it's a full safety car. So that is a blessing for Will, as he will be able to go all the way back around and catch the field. And the top 3 will get the pits. The question is, will everybody else pit for mediums to try to go to the end? Drive through for Admo. Yeah, so the front guys will go to softs, Yusuf to hards. Oh, Yusuf started on the mediums, that's why. Drive through for Jag and Admo now. Jack to mediums, Joe to mediums, Mitchell to hards, Admo to hards, Jamie to hards, Will to mediums. Luckily, Will was the first car of that group, because if not, he would have been stuck behind the safety car and a lap down. So that's good for him that he'll get to catch up again. Personally, I would have stayed out to make sure I was still on the lead lap and then pit the next lap since I was last anyway. Oh, Jamie is DNF'd. Oh, Jamie caught that outside curb, it looks like. So we'll cross the line under caution here. What happened? Oh, he's in the pits. I was going to say, what happened to Jab? Fresh set of mediums for Jab. We'll go to the end. Well, at least you know, by the time Will catches up, his tires will be warm. And when Elu crosses the line here, we will be exactly halfway through the race. And Will has caught the line, so we will be going back to racing this time. Bye. So when they cross the line, there will be 27 laps to go. I don't know if that's a glitch or not, but I don't know why Bouma's ERS is on. And back to racing where you go, and Will has hit Admo. And Jack will get down inside of Yusuf, as he will have the bit to get those cars up the dumpster. That was already pulled over a second away from Bouma. Show's gotten by as Waldo. Calling for Jag. Alupalu. 33.8, fast lap of the race, and Admo is off. Mitchell down the inside. Ooh, that's close with Zab. Mitchell up into 8th for now. Looks like he will indeed finish it off, so Mitchell into 8th. Which is good, because he's on the hard, so he's got to start marching forward. Because he's at a disadvantage to everybody else in the... And Mietsko goes down the inside of Zab, and he'll go up to 9th. Here comes Rigo. He has no DRS, so he won't make it down there. Reaper will get by Zab as well. So Reaper back to the top 10 after his game crashing. Led the majority of the early part of the race. Miesco up into 8th now on the first softs. Oswaldo has a run on Yusef. He's going for it. And he'll get the job done. Nice move by Oswaldo there. Rico will get by Bouma for second. I've been waiting for them two to come near each other. It's not going to disappoint. Oswaldo versus Miesco. And when they do get near each other, Mitchell better have some good defensive driving skills because he's going to be avoiding somebody. Reaper and Mitchell side by side for a second there. Reaper trying to take advantage of his softer tire. He's got no more battery though. This will take a peek to the outside. And Miesco spins. Oh, too bad. So sad. Didn't get to see Miesco versus Oswaldo. Mitchell's gonna have a run here, looks like. So pull down the inside. Mitchell into the hairpin looking for 7th. And he'll get it done. Oh. Oh. I was looking down at the Discord chat. It was on the screen, but I didn't see exactly what happened there. Reaper down the inside of Yusuf. And Reaper's not doing half bad in this race, considering that he doesn't like this track and the fact that his PS5 crashed on like lap 15 or 16. Reaper will get by Yusuf as well as Zab. We got double side-by-side going here as Miesco will try to get by O'Leary. Larry's hanging real tough there on the inside. And Mitchell's in AI mode for some reason. Atmos had another off. And Miesco up into 8th. But surely Alu, Rigo, Bouma, and Miesco will all have to pit again for another set of softs. Because I don't think they'll be able to do 20-something laps on it. Zab is gotten by Reaper. Imagine how much more he would have gained if he didn't have wheel spin off the corner. Mexico with a bad exit there. Will try it. Will to the outside. And into 8th he will go. Kind of looking like real life racing. Red Bull first, Ferrari second, Ferrari third. Except the Williams wouldn't be fourth. Unless there were 4 cars left. Mitchell fast lap race 33.7. I believe that beats Alu's 33.8 he did on the first lap after the safety car. Side by side to turn 1. Bad camera angle as usual. Mias go back into 8th. Yellow sector 1, it's a Mercedes. That could be Yusuf. .330 from Mitchell as he improved by a ton on that lap. And Bouma will get by Rigo. So Rio pits for his final set of softs, and will come out in 7th. And Bouma lost his DRS buffer with Rio pitting there. Surely Alu and Bouma gotta be pitting for softs. Jack into 2nd. Alu into the pits. Mitchell into the pits for some reason. Mitchell retires in the pits. I believe Jack and Joe are going to the end here. Or trying, at least. Alu came out side by side with Reaper coming out of the pits there. That's probably as close as you want to be coming out. So after Alu gets by Zab, he will have 12.5 seconds of clean air to march down everybody in front of him with 13 laps to go. And Alu will get by Zab indeed. And Jag will get by Miesco. Zab into the pits. He will slap on a pair of fresh softs. Bouma put on mediums for some reason. Oh, Bouma. Bouma, Bouma, Bouma. Rigo at a penalty. He don't get many of those. Here. And okay, Oswaldo. Nice way to move late there. Zab already decided what line he was going to pick. Reaper into the pits. Rigo gained 2 seconds on Alu. With the undercut. Oswaldo will get back by Zab. Alu's already caught 4 seconds off his gap. Reaper with a 51.9 second lap. That is impressive, Reaper. And apparently your PS crashed again, huh? But that was an impressive 51 second lap. I have no clue what these two guys are doing. They've been having a pissing contest of who could drive like a clown. Lupalo's now cut 5 seconds off that gap in just 3 laps. Ten laps to go. That's funny, I don't even see the thing saying at the bottom of the screen that you left the session. Rigo's all over the back of Alu. But Rigo does have 3 seconds. 3 seconds for Rigo, 3 seconds for Jag, 3 seconds for Reaper, Miesco, Admo, and 6 seconds for Yusuf. And Reaper's AI pits. It pit you because the strategy is soft, medium, soft. So they're making sure you're ending the race on the softs. I mean, if you could get back in, you could get fast lap at least. You pitted 2 laps ago? Well, apparently that's your last set of softs since it says no laps. Because remember, there was no qualifying, so everybody has the extra set of softs. It's a shame Bouma went to mediums on his pit stop. He was up in the top 3 comfortably the whole race. But Alu, since he came out of the pits, he's gained 7 seconds on Joe. The gap was 12.5. And Atmo has been lapped. Actually, Atmo's not even here. So both McLarens aren't even here. Deleting the game now. Good call. That's exactly how I'll be ending this stream. I'll say goodbyes. I'll mention when the eval races are. And then instead of closing the app to end the stream like I usually do, I'm just going to delete the game. And then I'll finish the download of my Borderlands game that had a big update today. New DLC, new patch. And I'll play that when I get home from work in the morning. And I pre-ordered F1 this morning, so next Monday into... Oh yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I got Hot Shots Golf, the original, and Atari Classics 1 and 2, which I'll play that with my brother when I go visit him next month. As I'll be out of state for of course, for the first week of the season. But he told me I could do the race while I was up at his place. I just gotta bring my PlayStation because he doesn't have the game, so. Hopefully the first race of the first season isn't something I like. Because I want to enjoy a race. What was it? Oh, I got the High Stakes Poker. That was the other game I got. I used to play that all the time on PS3. That's funny. So Atmo's AI pit him, and I put him on an old set of mediums. Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, a lot of people are mad about that. They got all the Resident Evils. They got all the, well, not all the Resident Evils, but a lot of the Resident Evils. A lot of, what's that other game? Oh, a lot of Fallouts, but they don't have Metal Gear Solid, which was, growing up, was one of the biggest games there was to play. And Alu's cut the gap to 2 seconds. Actually, while I was napping before this race, I downloaded Final Fantasy XII. I never really liked it when I was younger, because they changed how the game was from, like, the past games, but all the newer games that I enjoy are the same battle way. So, I'm going to give Final Fantasy XII another chance. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII back then. Actually, Final Fantasy VII is still one of the bigger sellers because they made the remake, which made people go back and buy the original again. Crash Bandicoot was pretty big back then, too. I almost downloaded Frogger. Frogger was a little part of childhood as well. So 2 seconds from Jack to Joe. So once Alu attempts to get by Joe here, he will have a few laps. Okay, 2 seconds. Yeah, Final Fantasy is one of my favorite series of all time. Here it comes, Alu down the inside of Joe for second. Great camera angle, game. 2.2 seconds he has in 4 laps. I used to have Final Fantasy III for the original DS, but I don't know what happened to it. 3 was a pretty good game. 4's been a classic because it's been so many like different versions and remakes of it. I mean, 6 was a pretty impressive game. 7, obviously. 8 was good. 9 was good. 10 is probably my second favorite. 11 and 14 are online games. '12 I didn't like when it first started. That's why I re-downloaded it to give it a try again. I love 13, even though it received so much hate. 15 was interesting. 16 should be coming out next year. Can't believe they're on Final Fantasy 16 already. Go back to the race here. Oh no! I don't know if he lost the back end or whatever there, but that was a hell of a save by Joe to not eat the wall. Yellow in Sector 2, it's a Oswaldo. Three laps to go for Jack. Can he hold off Alu? I mean, he's on pretty old mediums. And Alu's on probably in their prime softs. $20.23 for FIFA. Yeah, or FIFA. Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, I love 10. 10.2 wasn't the greatest. I love 13. I love 13.2. When 13.3, well, it's not really called 13.3. But I pre-ordered that game, and it was the biggest disappointment of a game I've ever bought, and I was sad I paid $129 for that. Came with a like box set art, came with music, came with a pocket watch, a whole bunch of stuff. It was cool, and then the game was the biggest pile of crap I've ever played other than this one. This one right here. This piece of shit F1 game. We're 2.5 laps away from deleting this piece of shit. Yeah, 10.2 is shit, yeah. Although 10.2 gave the battle idea for 13, with the job classes you could change in the middle of battle. Here it is, 2 laps to go. Who will be the king of ALR? FIFA beats this game for being the worst game ever? I don't know. This game is a pile of donkey shit. Yeah, I don't like change when it comes to games like that. Like, I love the turn-based stuff, because you can put the controller down, walk away, go make some food, come back. But the active battles turned me off at the beginning, but I love it now, because it makes you strategize. Yeah, I think Alu will get it, but I'm not going to be mad either way. It's a shame Rigo has a penalty, because it'd be a great fight if 3 cars this close together on the last lap of a 100% race. How come real life F1 can't do that? Jack goes defensive, Alu goes to the ERS, he goes to the DRS, he goes to the outside of the hairpin. And into the lead goes Alu. 1 lap and 1 corner to go. Final lap of this pile of shit game. Who will win? Are Jack's tires too old to keep up to get into DRS range for the final time? Yeah, Joe drove a hell of a race too. He just dropped off because the tires are so old. We're half a lap away. Can Jack stay close enough to make the move under DRS? He does have more battery. He does have tires that are crying at this point. Here we go. Alu goes defensive. Jack tries getting a slipstream. Jack to the outside. Alu moves back to the outside. Jack back to the inside. Alu will hold him off. Rigo's gonna fall back anyway. But congratulations to King Alu, as he is the Race of Champions winner. Oh, and Jack has spun across the line. Does he have a puncture? No, he probably just spun on purpose. Joe will get second, Rigo third, Jack fourth, Bouma fifth. Jack will come home in sixth. Zeb will get seventh. Yusuf will come around the final corner. He'll be ninth, I believe. Oh, actually, he'll be 10th. Because O'Leary will jump him on penalties. Will jump him on penalties. Maybe? No, Will does not jump him on penalties. I thought Yusuf had 6 seconds. Miesco will get 11th. Reaper will get 12th. Somehow Oswaldo will finish between the two ghosted cars. Will he get fastest lap? I don't know. They didn't pop up. Rigo had 3 seconds. Joe will be your driver today, as I believe he started last. Right? No, Stoll started last. Joe started 18th. Right? No, 17th. Look at that, the top 4. 15th, 16th, 17th, and 10th. Oh, Jack got a 3-second penalty at the end. That's what happened. So, the king of ALR for Season 9, I think it's Season 9. Season 9 is Alu Palu, who made his journey through this game from the bottom tier to tier 2 to tier 1, and now he is king of ALR until the next game. Joe will finish second. Rigo will finish third, as he had a hell of a season out of tier 3. Jack, the tier 2 champion, will finish fourth. Drove his heart out, but it came down to the last couple corners, and he just couldn't get the job done on Alu's fresher tires. Booma will be 5th, and Jag will be 6th, Zab will be 7th, O'Leary will be 8th, Yusuf will finish 9th, and will round out the top 10. Our other finishers today will be Miesco and Oswaldo, as Reaper and Admo did not finish in their own cars. So that will be it for Season 9 and F1 2021. It's finally glad they dropped off the beginning of the number, as F1 22 will be out Tuesday for those who pre-ordered the deluxe edition. It will be out Friday for those who just ordered the regular edition. The drivers will have, I believe, 2 weeks to practice up, set up some time trial times, so everybody can see where everyone's pace is on time trial. Then we will have 2 days of evaluation races. I believe are July 14th and July 17th, which will be a Thursday and then a Sunday. And then, if I'm not mistaken, they told me the first race of the new season will be on July 28th. Whatever that Thursday is that week. I believe it's the 28th. So that will be when the next real season will start. Obviously, the evaluation races will be streamed, so we can get the feedback to see what people are, and then at the end of each stream, we will scroll through everyone's times so we can see all the times. People will be placed accordingly by the 3 admins. Everyone will pick their teammates, and then we get back to racing in about a month, right? Yeah, a month and a few days. So we won't be gone too long, so don't you worry. Everyone check out the Discord, check out the Twitter for all your updates. And yeah, we will see you next season. And I am going into my PSN menu right now. And I am deleting the game. So everyone take care and stay safe till next season. And we'll see you then.